Are you currently looking to get a cat, or maybe in the near future? Well, what are you looking for in a cat? Do you like the idea that most felines are cool with giving you your space? Or are you looking for a more clingy cat? Hey, that's what makes the world go round. Different strokes for different folks. But today we'll be discussing the latter. So if you're looking for a feline to follow in your footsteps, stay tuned. Now, I never had a cat in my life before Batman and Robin. Now, I love all animals, cats included, but they seem too standoffish for me to have one as a pet. I'm used to the companionship of a dog. That's what I've been used to when it comes to a pet. So as circumstances would have it, I was moving from one state to another some years ago, and I was planning to get another dog. But at the last minute, my living arrangements changed, and I was unable to do so. I was bummed out there for a while, but I got wind that there were actually some cats that have personalities similar to that of a dog. So y'all know me. I started doing my research. And the first thing that I found is there are a whole lot of different kinds of cats. But there's 20 or so cats that fit that dog-like, people-friendly definition. Well, wouldn't you know it? The other day I found my original list. So of course I finna share it with you, the Cool Cats crew. So here are my top 7 people-friendly cats. Siamese cats are known for their inquisitive personality and loving nature, and of course the blue eyes. They are the life of the party, the quintessential people cat. They're very vocal and talkative and have no problem meowing at you to get your attention. These cats become very attached to their people and are extremely loyal and affectionate. They can become so attached, in fact, that in the wrong situation, it can become a problem. If you work a lot of hours and are not home a lot, this is not the cat for you. These cats have been known to slip into depression or attempt to hurt themselves due to separation anxiety. Having more than one cat is a good idea when you have a Siamese, so they won't have to deal with being alone. But the Siamese must come into the grouping as a kitten because they don't do well with other cats if they are the already established adult in the situation. So as you can see, you shouldn't just randomly bring a Siamese home. There's definitely some planning that must be involved. By the way, these are not in any order or anything. This is not a ranking. These are the top 7 people-friendly cats for me that I narrowed it down to when I was getting ready to get a cat. So anyway, the next cat that I have on my list is the Cornish Rex. The first thing about these guys is that they are considered hypoallergenic. They have no fur, only a fine down or undercoat. They are mini athletes and love to show it off. These cats absolutely love to play. If they are awake, they are seeking attention constantly. They are great cats for families who can cater to their high activity levels. But be careful. A Cornish Rex can turn destructive if left home alone and not entertained for long periods of time. Next, we have the Devon Rex. They are also hyperallergenic. These cats share a lot of similarities with their relative, the Cornish Rex, in particular, their playfulness. They are also very sociable. This makes them ideal for people who have a lot of time to give them the proper attention. Now, the thing with these guys, though, is they have an extremely mischievous nature. They seem to get a thrill out of walking the fine line of trouble. It seems as if they wait till you can see them out of the corner of your eye before they knock the dish on the floor, so they can run while you're cussing and fussing. They get a kick out of it or something. That brings us to the Bombay Cat. This beautiful black cat is confident and friendly. Bombay cats are called Velcro cats because they love being by their owner's side. They will quietly follow you wherever you go. They usually get along with other cats and cat-friendly dogs, but know that these cats like to rule over their domain. So take any current pet's dispositions into account when considering a Bombay. Now, the last two breeds I covered, you may have seen before. Two Devon Rex and a Bombay Cat make up the Cool Cats crew, along with yours truly, of course. Now, next up is the Ragdoll, y'all. The reason that I didn't wind up going with the Ragdoll is the same reason that they would be perfect for most people who are looking for a people-friendly cat. You see, Ragdolls are very gentle and laid-back cats. They have really sweet temperaments. Their gentle nature makes them well suited for families with children and seniors. They're known to greet family members at the door, and they love to be in your lap. Wonderful, sweet, and beautiful cats, right? But for me, that was the problem. You gotta remember who I am.
A brother with cats?
I'm kind of a knucklehead. My thought was, I needed to get some cats that I could relate to. Other knuckleheads. Now, I almost had the next breed that I'm going to discuss. And I would have had one if they weren't so hard to find, and that's the Maine Coon. I found one breeder that had one across country in California, but we couldn't work out the logistics. If we could have, he would have been sitting here right now, and there would be no such thing as a Batman. Maine Coons are gentle giants. Full grown, these cats are 25 pounds. Now that's a manly cat. Though they may be large, they're known to be affectionate with people, other cats, dogs, and children. These cats are very smart. They are considered dog-like not only for their size, but because they can learn and respond to basic commands. Also, unlike most cats, they love the water. Now, they're not the typical lap cat, but they express their love with chirps and plenty of headbutts. Now, a Sphinx may look like a grumpy old man, but they are actually far from it. Known as the hairless cat, the Sphinx is unmistakable. They're friendly, outgoing, and smart, and they love to be the center of attention. This makes them mischievous and silly. These cats are very, very affectionate. They always want to be spending time with you or showing off for you. They're talkative too, so get ready. Now, because of their oily skin, these cats do need baths. And also because they don't have hair, you have to be very careful exposing them to the elements. They will feel the chill on a wintry day, and they can even get sunburned in the summer. These may be the only cats that actually need clothes. Now, these are my top 7 people-friendly cats. Would your top 7 be different, or would you merely add a few? Make sure to leave it in the comments and enlighten the rest of the crew. Now, whatever you do, make sure that you treat your animals well. You know they didn't ask to be there with you, but now all they have is you. Treat them like family. Fam.